Alright, so before the video starts, I just want to go over some things and how this video will be working. First off, for the first 5 minutes of the first clip of my gameplay, I realized I had my microphone on, and I won't be showing any audio for that part, and it will just be commentary and no background audio. Also, what I will be doing is I will be briefly reviewing the 4 clips that I had recorded to show how guards and prisoner works. It was like half and half. I was a guard once and then, or I was a guard twice and I was a prisoner twice. And we're gonna be seeing how fun or boring, prison life can be if you're playing it solo or just playing it in general. Since it has gotten an update and, it's just like, yeah, I don't know what to say. Let's just get into it.
August 12, 2036.
Alright, so for starters, I started out with the prisoner side, obviously, and, and starting out, I had checked to see if it was, yard time, which it was breakfast, and, well, not yard time. So after this, I'd waited for a guard to, well, do that. Some dude just stole a key card from me. And after that, I had gotten the hammer, and what most of you probably know or don't know is you can go into a cell and you can break the toilet. And that's exactly what I did. And I broke the toilet, and then I used C to crouch to get into the sewer. And, well, now I'm there. So, yeah, that's like the easiest way to escape in all of the game, pretty much. So, anyways, after I'm out, I immediately go to the ladder to reset character because what it does is instead of just waiting for you to get to the criminal base is it will give you a little text on your screen and say you have now escaped the prison, don't get caught, blah blah blah. And once you do that, you are now officially on the criminals team and you can reset. And since your spawn point is at the criminal base, then well, guess you'll uh, well, guess where you'll be teleported. So anyways, after that, I take like a 5-second drive to the actual prison base to be a good criminal and help my team. And I'm checking the surroundings for officers, and I do that, and yeah, I'm just doing this. Um, yeah, I don't know. Whatever, doesn't matter. Anyways, after this, I'm just like trying to see, the guards and stuff if there's any, because most guards will go out onto the courtyard and try to stop criminals who are on the watchtower and try to escape, and they'll watch that. But I realized that there were only 2 guards, so I just kind of rushed in there. And after that, I got tased and handcuffed, and yeah, there wasn't much else to it. So, anyways, I did the exact same thing as last time, and it worked perfectly fine because no guard knows how to really counter that. So, anyways, I do the exact same thing, and then I go back to the prison base. Um, go back to the prison base just to get confronted by an officer and immediately die. To then go back to the prison, to the criminal base, to go back to the prison, to then fight some officers off and stuff, and have one of the biggest lag spikes of all time for some reason. Anyways, that's not important. Anyways, I fight off some officers, do some normal stuff. I hide behind a wall for like 5 years or something. I don't know. And then the rest of the footage is just me fighting off officers. Cool. Anyways, the part of the footage that's not me fighting off officers is whenever I get actually captured. So, not really fun. And then I had already realized that the footage was over 10 minutes, which, I didn't really like. So, after doing that, I had confronted a police officer and realized that I'd gotten caught. Yeah, no, this is very intriguing. commentary. Anyways, after I got caught, I had said to myself, okay, well, I mean, I guess I'll just, like, you know, escape prison again because it's so easy, and then I'll just call it off. And that's exactly what I did, and that's the end of clip 1. Alright, so for the first, like, majority of this clip, it's literally just me fighting off people. Like, I'll open the door and tease them, and then I'll like, ooh, yeah, go in, and then when they go in, I'll just shoot them and kill them. And that's pretty much the majority of this clip, so I'll just let it play out for y'all. Alright, so after I'm done with that, I go outside because I saw that there was a criminal on the criminals list, and immediately I see a dude trying to escape, so obviously my teammates aren't very trustworthy, but you know, we catch him and stuff. Anyways, after that, I went to go see what was up with the criminal base, you know, just went over there, which is a very time-consuming process, also abiding the laws by going on the streets and stuff. And then I see that there's no criminals, so I just reset. Yeah. Pretty, what else can I say? Anyways, after I respawned, there's a dude holding a Remington, so I, you know, shoot him a bunch. And then I grab a Remington, and then the literal, entire rest of the clip is just me criminal hunting slash like just tasing and handcuffing people. I don't know why that took me so long to say, but that's literally the entire rest of the clip, so I'll just, you know, let that play out. Alright, so the sad part about clip 3 is that, like, literally nothing happened. Like, I'm gonna play the entire clip in 6 times speed, and just, like, everything will be normal. Like, you can tell exactly what's happening. I don't need to commentate. The only thing I need to commentate on is the ending, where I just try to slash E-dance, even though you literally can't. It's impossible. But that's literally all I need to comment on. But, you know, okay, bye until clip 4, I guess. yeah, that was literally the entire clip. I don't need to explain anything. If you've played Prison Life, like, and you know at least some things about it, then you can understand everything that's happening in there. Like, I mean, except the guard being toxic, I guess, but like, yeah, that just happens in every Roblox game. It's normal. But anyways, clip 4. Now I'm a guard. Yay. Alright, so the first thing I do is I just get my Remington, and I swap, like, I hear some gunshots, and then I swap out my Remington for my M9 in the slots, because I just want to. Then I see a officer die and realize there's some criminals out there, so, I need, like, help and stuff. And then for the next, like, 20-ish seconds, I'm just killing this dude. Yeah, that's really it. And then after that, me and some other guards chase this dude. And then after we chase the dude and fail, we realized I realized that there's more criminals. So I'm just gonna, like, try and stop them. Anyways, after that I die and I just, like, get mad and I just start hunting down the criminal. I don't even use a car. I literally just walk, which is it's just so grueling. But anyways, it didn't even pay off because I died, and then I go all the way back there, and I just defend the prison, and I go up this ladder because I saw a car, and then I jump on the electrical fence for some reason, and then I see the two other people that I saw again, and I have a little fight with them, and I somehow win. Anyways, after that, I reset, kill another inmate who tried to fight me, and then I literally just see I see the car again, and I know that they're probably gonna go back onto the rooftop, but I still try to climb the electrical fence for some reason, and I die another time, and then I don't know. Yeah. Alright, so I know that end was kind of anticlimactic, but I still do want to answer the question in the title. Is Prison Life 2 still fun? Which, in my opinion, it really depends, because on the first server, I was, having fun, but on the last server, I wasn't. Which, to be fair, I'd been playing for like an hour at that point, with no friends, and, like, no way to communicate anybody. But, like, I'd say it's pretty fun, yeah. I mean, with friends and even without them, because I know most of you watching me probably don't have any. Um, uh, anyways, back on track from Geometry Dash. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it can still be fun without friends, but like, like, it's only, like, rare, and it would have to kind of be, like, um, certain situations, because on some servers I wasn't having fun, and then, on some I was. It just kind of depends, but overall I'd say the game's it's lost its, like, charm, I would say, we do all this fun, cool stuff. Now it's just boring, honestly, which is kind of depressing to see such a good game just fall off this hard. But yeah, that's like the truth, man. That's my honest opinion about it being fun anymore. I don't think so. But anyways, I will be giving you guys 2 more uploads, because how I work is if I miss I upload every 2 weeks or every other week. And if I miss 1 week, then I'll upload 2 videos the next week, which I haven't been doing. So I now owe you guys 2 videos this week, which is gonna be fun. So I'm gonna be posting them on Wednesday and Friday. So yeah, they're gonna be about 2 different games. Which, yeah, I won't spoil anything. All right, goodbye. Please just subscribe. I want this video to be over with.